Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khusnul Nur Aziza from PBI 3 at Islamic State University of Raden Fatah, Palembang. Here, I will make a video in the chapter 2 about morpheme to complete my final exam. What is morpheme? Morpheme is a linguistic form which bears no partial phonetic semantic resemblances to any other form. In this chapter, we are going to study about isolating morphemes in words. In this part, we will study about discovery procedures. Discover the separate parts because we can recall similar words with which to compare the words under analyze. There are 6 NIDAS principles. We are going to discuss the principles one by one. Principle 1. Forms which are distinct in semantic and have an identical phonemic form in all their occurrences. To make it clear, we can see the explanation about agentive and comparative. Agentive is jar of an action. For example, singer, driver, and writer. Singer is someone who sings, driver, someone who drives, and then writer is someone who writes. Comparative. Comparative is means more than about comparison. For example, wiser, longer, and older. For air, it doesn't include principle 1 because they don't have meaning like agentive and comparative. For example, paper and other. Prefixes before stems. For example, unhappy. The word unhappy consists of the prefix "un", which means not, combined with the root or stem word happy. The word unhappy means not happy. Suffixes after stem. The word flavorless consists of the root word flavor, combined with the suffix less. The word flavor. Flavorless means having no. Infixes inside of another morpheme. For example, unacceptability. Principle 2. Forms which have a common semantic distinctiveness, but which differ in phonemic forms. For the prefix in, im, il, and er, they show negative meaning. Example: innumerable, impossible, illegal, and irrational. Principle 3. Identifying forms as a single morpheme even their distribution is not phonology determined and are in complementary distribution. Complementary distribution if the environment in which one morpheme occurs is not an environment where any of the others can occur. It seems like a subject agreement. For the example of complementary distribution, for singular is schema, for irregular is schemata, and then for regular is schemas. Principle 4. Two forms might be considered as belonging to a single morpheme occurs when they are found in the free variation. Free variation is the forms have the same meaning, are phonetically distinct and might occur in exactly the same environment. Lexical entry. First is phonological form, given as a metric of phonological distinct features. Second is syntactic feature, which tells what part of speech the lexical item belongs to and what syntactic environment it might appear in. The last is semantic. Of the morpheme, its meanings expressed in terms of semantic features. For example, is cat. Subcategorization frame include phonological form is cat and is a noun for syntactic features include be plus noun and minus verb. Semantics, the meaning is vallis domesticus. Principle for elsewhere condition. If two or more morphemes can be attached to a third form, the morpheme with a more specific subcategorization frame takes precedence and blocks the attachment of the other morphemes. For example, child. Child is singular and children is plural. Principle 5. Homophone forms. First is single morpheme. Class are paralleled by distributional differences. Example, cat. It only can be noun. One word on that the exactly meaning. Second is multiple morpheme. Class are not paralleled by distributional differences. For example, fish. It can be noun and verb. Principle 6. A morpheme is isolatable if it occurs under the following condition. First, in isolation. Second, in multiple combination in at least one of which the unit with which it is combined occurs in isolation or in other combination. Last, in a single combination, provide the element with which it is combined occurs in isolation or in combination with non-unique constituents. The last is constituent structure. There are three structures. First is the word undeniable. Okay, how to break down this word? You have to know in the word class of undeniable. The word class is adjective. You can write adjective. You can see the prefix first. The prefix is "un". After that, you can see the suffix. "able" is the suffix and then the word class is adjective. You can write "able". The last word is deny. The word class is verb. You can write verb and then write deny. Second word is cleanliness. You can see there is the suffix "ness" at the end of the word. The word class is noun. You can write noun. How to break down this word to become three structures? The first, you have to see is there prefix. If it is no, you can directly go to suffix. So, "ness" is the suffix. There is the word cleanly. left. The word class of cleanly, it is adverb. You can write adverb and write again ly. After that, there is the word clean left. Word class of clean is adjective. Write adjective and then write clean.